Hello guys, I am in Pet Simulator 99 to do the 5 huge challenge. If you're wondering what that is, I'll tell you. I start from nothing other than these 2 pets behind me, and I have to get 5 different huges, one of which has to be Rainbow, and I have to get a huge myself, whether that be out of tech keys or just hatching it. So my goal for the end of the video is to complete the first world and get at least 1 exclusive pet. So let's get on with that now. So what I'm going to do is follow the quests at the top of my screen just so it gets me a good start. But because there's a tycoon right now, I can just go over to it and get a bunch of strong pets. Now that I'm here, I'm going to break a few breakables and then I'll be able to afford the egg. So I'll be back after I can afford the egg. Alright, it took about a minute until I got everything, so I can now afford a few of these eggs too. So I'm going to buy as many as I can and then I'm just going to progress like normal. Alright, so with my new boost in strength, I can now just quickly blitz through this. I'm still going to do all the starter quests just so I can unlock ranks so I can then get a hoverboard. Plus, if I get enough ranks quite quickly, I'll be able to get quite a few gems because of the hype eggs. But for now, I'm just going to quickly progress through. And there we go, I have just unlocked the hoverboard, which will make speeding through this entire first world pretty easy. But right now I'm going to speed through all of the gameplay until I get to the obby. Alright, I have arrived at the first obby in the game. So I'm going to complete it for a reward. This will be pretty easy as I've done it many times before. So I should easily be able to do this first try. Ignore that one just a practice. This means this is the first try. And as you can see, it was pretty easily done on my first try. The rewards weren't that good, but they will definitely help out a lot. So now I'm going to use all the potions and boosts that I got from that, and I'm going to quickly speed the rest of my way through the world. Alright, so I have arrived at the minefield, and I think it is impossible for me to pick a single mine in this. I am going to walk straight. Ignore that time because that didn't count. I mean, from now on, I'm not going to click a single mine. You see? There we go. It's super easy like that. And there we go. Without touching a single mine later, I have now gotten all the rewards. I have to say, this one is a lot better for rewards than the obby. So now I'm going to grind until I get to the next minigame, which should be the jungle obby. Alright, I am now at the jungle obby, which means more rewards for me. The obby was overall pretty easy, so I am now going to collect my rewards, and I got a lucky block. And I haven't opened a lucky block, so I'm just going to see what happens. Alright, so they're pretty easy to break, and I don't think I get any rewards until these yellow. Oh, these are actually quite good. Alright, so after I open them all, I'm going to see what I've gotten. But that should be the last one there, so I'm gonna check. So overall, I think it's quite good to open them. I'm going to use all the bananas, oranges and pineapples, and now I'm going to check my enchant. That is easily my best one. But anyway, I'm gonna go get back to just moving on normally. So I'll be back after I reach a new area. Alright, so I am here under the water, and I now am going to be doing the fishing game. or swimming game. And I have just completed it, and I do not think that the rewards were that good. Alright, so I am now grinding in the dinosaur world, and I just got a dino gift, which is the most expensive thing that I own, which is not that fun. But I'm only going to be here for a bit until I get an entire team of dino pets. With my full team of pets, I was then able to get Rebirth 1. So, let's go. And this will unlock me the castle key, which gets me the trading plaza. I will also be able to teleport anywhere and everywhere I want. Now that I have rebirthed, I'm going to grind until I can get to the trading plaza, and I'm going to buy some better pets. Alright, I've found a bunch of research cats for 300 gems each. I don't know if they're a good deal, but I am going to buy quite a few of them. So I now have my new best pets, and I'm going to go back and start grinding again. Alright, so I am now in the dig site. I know I skipped the fishing, but that's because I don't like the fishing. So what I'm going to do is dig until I find a chest, and then I'll just go back to grinding. Ooh, a chest. I'm going to keep digging though. Alright, I'm going to skip until the next mini-game or rebirth, so I'll see you in a sec. Alright, I have made my way into the ice obby, and I'm going to do this first try. When I say first try, I mean it. There we go. I have completed it first try. Don't look at those, I said first try. Alright, so I'm at this meteor shower, and it says I can only do it once a day, so I'm going to see. Alright. Was the entire thing one meteor? That was kind of rubbish then, wasn't it? Alright, so I'm at this chest rush, and inside the chest rush I can get myself a huge fire horse. And I'm hoping I do, because that will make it so that I do not need to get a huge myself, as I would have gotten one from this. And this is quite easy to get through, to be fair. Since there's 4 minutes left, and I'm not going to sit here for all 4 minutes, I'll be back and I'll tell you if I do get the horse. I didn't get it. It is a little bit annoying, but I managed to get quite a few items and enchants. It doesn't look like it, as it said it only had one, but that's because I checked most of the way through. Alright, so I have now made it to Cartwright into Preston. And this should be the easiest one, as I just have to hop into a cart and then just let it go. I guess I was going too fast, so I guess the next time I do this, I'm just going to have to go slower. Alright, so I guess I have to go even slower. How slow do I have to go? Alright, this is going to be my last attempt. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, I'm done. Alright, I'm done with this stupid cart ride thing. It doesn't matter how many attempts I do, it doesn't matter how slow or fast I go. I am done. I'm not doing cart ride into Preston anymore. Alright, so I've just logged in, and I can get Hypex after 60 minutes. And if I sell all the Hypex, I will be able to afford one exclusive pet. Which means that I'm halfway done to completing the video. So whilst I wait until I can get the Hypex, I'm going to go and complete as much of the new Dino Tycoon as I can. Alright, so in the Dino world I have found a meteor which has a chance of giving me a free huge pet. But I'm more than likely just going to get a gift. Which is still good, because it's probably going to be worth quite a lot because the update just came out. And I did end up getting a gift still, but it is worth 600,000 gems. I'm not going to take up too long, but I just walked through the entire minefield in a straight line. A completely straight line, and don't know the chances, but I just think it's pretty cool. Alright, I can now get my Hypex. I said I can get my Hypex. Alright, give me a sec, I'm gonna figure out why this isn't working. Alright, so I did end up managing to make it work, so I now have 2 million gems worth of Hypex. But anyway, I'm gonna go and get back to grinding, so I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so I'm here and I can get a huge Chroma Lucky from this. And it's basically just a bunch of lucky blocks which I have to break. I have skipped a lot of gameplay so far though, but that's only because I don't want the video going on forever. So I'm gonna break lucky blocks and I will be back after I get through everything. So I didn't end up getting the huge, but I got a few items and enchants. But now I'm gonna go off and finish the rest of this world, so I'll be back after my last rebirth. Alright, as you can see I'm in the trading plaza and I'm going to sell everything behind me. So I'm going to try and get my first exclusive. So I've just sold everything and I'm going to go off and find out what pet I'm going to get. Alright, so I've come to the decision that I'm going to get a hoverboard. So I've got this melon hoverboard. And what I'm going to do is I'm only going to get fruit stuff because my avatar's a lemon. Yes, it will make this entire challenge harder, but why not? I'm trying to get this orange axolotl, but apparently none exist. Like, just none. It's in my price range, and not a single orange axolotl exists. So I'll be back whenever I find one. Alright, so I've been sent to a server with an orange axolotl, so let's hope it's... Oh, it's on the board. Oh, yes, I just made it. I will bid anybody there. So, I may not be able to outbid anyone here anymore. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I'm unable to outbid this person now. If anyone bids from now, I'm... Alright, so I guess I'm not going to be getting an orange axolotl right now. I am going to be looking into a different server, and I'll be back whenever... well, whenever I find one. Alright, I'm being sent to a server with one in. Please tell me that they're 4 million each. I'm not rich enough for that. If I didn't buy the hoverboard, I could afford it, but I bought a hoverboard. Alright, I'll be back whenever I find one. This is the 5th orange axolotl server I have been sent to. And will it... Oh my gosh, I can buy it. Yes! Alright, so I have now completed one part of the video that I really wanted to, and now I have this orange axolotl. You are not going to be called whatever you're called. I am going to give you a new name. I dubbed thee Mr. Orange. Not a very unique name, but it will do. Alright, so with my new team, I'm going to grind until I get to the final area. So, I'll meet you when I'm there. Alright, before I complete the game, I am going to finish off this tycoon. With this tree, I have completed the tycoon, and that will now give me a reward of 20 dino gifts. Which is worth quite a lot, and once they are impossible to get, they'll probably rise quite a lot. Alright. So now let's complete the rest of this video. Alright, as you can see here, there is a rocket to Tech World. And once I hop in, this video will be over. I won't be posting next week as I'm going on vacation, sorry. But with these last few steps, me and Mr. Orange will be off to Tech World. So I'm going to hop into this rocket now, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. But anyway, goodbye.